Basic position, holding on to the nunchuck. For combat, you would hold down here at the end to get a greater reach for your strikes. For control, hold down here towards the string. By holding on by the string, it's easier to manipulate the weapon as you see fit. So, starting off with number 1, starting in what we call a starting position, we're going to hold them all up here by the shoulders. Emphasize keeping your elbows up. And we're going to go down up motion, which means it's going to go down to your shoulder and then back up to your shoulder. So, I'm sorry, armpit to shoulder, and back up and down, keep them moving at the same time, same pace together. Number 2, we're going to do this exact same thing that we did with number 1, where we're going down and up. However, it's going to alternate. So while one is up, the other one's going to be down. Still emphasize keeping your elbows up on this. Starting in the starting position, one goes down and then alternate. Going into number 3. Number 3 is going to be what we call a downward roll. So we're going to start in the starting position, and we're going to do a downward roll motion, and then go down next to the knees. After this, you're going to do a backwards roll motion, and then bring it back up to position. So you're going to do forward, down, backwards, up. Number 4. When we do number 4, we're going to do the same thing as number 3, where we did forward roll and backwards roll. However, now they're going to alternate. So just like number 2, where one goes down and one goes up, do the same thing, this time just with the rolls. We're going to start off here, one in starting position, one in down position. One's going to do a forward roll and go down. The other one's going to do a backwards roll and come up. We're going to use these at the same time, alternating. Number 5 is the figure 8. We're going to start off both of them in starting position, keeping the elbows up. We're going to bring one across and then back, down and up. So it's going to go across the body, back across, and then back up and down. However, we're going to do this both at the same time. So we're going to bring them out, flip them over, bring them around, armpit and up. Figure 8 motion. Number 6, we're going to do the same motion as number 5 when we did double figure 8. However, this time, instead of keeping our arms straight out in front, we're going to cross our arms in front. So we're going to start off here, we're going to bring them across, flip them back over, back around, and up. Again, that's going to go across, flip it back over, around, and up. From the side, you're going to go across, back over, around, and up. Now, if your right hand is on top, it'll work. If your left hand is on top, it will still work. Doesn't matter, alternate from one to the other. Third, back up. Number 7, we're going to start off in the starting position. We're going to do the 3 strike. So we're going to start off here, starting with the right hand, bring it across to the opposite hip. From here, you're going to keep the thumb down, chuck pointing straight up and down, bring it across to the other hip, and then bring it back up to the shoulder. So we're going to go across, keeping the thumb down, across, back up, and then the other side, across, across, up, across, across, up. That's the basic motion for it. Now, as you continue to do it, you're going to take that third motion coming straight up and the first motion coming across, and we're going to put them together. So it's going to go 1, 2, and as I bring this one up, this one's going to come across at the same time. Across, up, across, up, across, up, across, up. What that will do is allow it to flow and to be able to gain greater speed later. At speed, it looks like this. number 8. We're going to do the same thing we did as number 7 with the triple strike. This time we're going to do them both at the same time. So starting in the starting position, elbow still up, you're going to bring both of them across, bring both of them back, and then both of them up at the same time. Cross, cross, up, cross, cross, up. Number 9, we're going to go into that across motion that we did with number 7, number 8. We're going to come here, but instead of just bringing it across this way, keeping this down, we're going to roll and bring it back to this side. And then we're going to bring it back the other direction. And just go one side and the other side. This is called the hip roll. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Number 10, it's the same as number 9, but instead of doing one chuck, we're going to do both chucks at the same time. Starting off in the starting position, bring them both down to the side. We're going to do both roll. Notice that the arms are far enough away that they're not smacking into each other. And I'm bringing them both over, and when I bring them in, I'm bringing both in at the same time. And then back out, same thing on the opposite side.